What is going on YouTube? Just wanted to make a quick video about my little personal arcade. Now originally this came from, I believe it was tinyarcademachines.com. I don't remember when I got it, I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I know I've had it for quite a long time now, and I've been doing a lot of upgrades to it. So if you look at it, you're probably wondering like, oh, you got it on the table and there's a cable and hey, wait a minute now. Yeah, that's right. This bad boy is completely portable. This is like a laptop portable power bank. I got it off of Amazon. Pretty sure anything would work if you wanted to duplicate it or do something like it, you know. On the side is normally where I have my keyboard, but that's charging right now. But yeah, so I wanted to show a couple little things that I did to this. So let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Nah, you don't need to see all that. Here, so I'll just show it. So if I go to the arcade, like everything is in the arcade. This has video snaps and box art, depending on what you're looking at. But I wanted to do something different with how I was playing stuff. So here we got a game called Badlands, right? So we'll run it. Now, here's the kicker. We got a little Allen key, and for my spinner, I don't necessarily want to, use this all the time, especially if I'm playing something like this. So, got that. This, I can put this up here on top. So it just sits on top. No biggie. But probably wondering what the, oh yeah, look at that. That bad boy comes off. Not really worried about the hole there, a little dust cover, put that to the side. Now, steering wheel, boom, right on that bad boy. So, I'm going to put a couple credits in and we're going to keep going. Let's see if I can turn it up. Maybe a little difficult right now. Anyway, couple credits. Now the cars on here are small as hell, but you'll be able to see on the blue car. And so yeah, this actually works pretty well. I got parts randomly all over the place. Originally I went to Focus Attack to get my buttons. I got my steering wheel here from a weird site that I found online. I can't remember the name of it right now, but when I do remember, I'll add it to the description. But yeah, it works really well. So games like this and Championship Sprint and a couple other games, work really well with this thing. So I was pretty pleased that it worked the way it did. Originally, of course, it did not come with the spinner or anything like that. So, but it works pretty good now. Apologize for the bright screen. Once I figure out how to edit and record these things a little better, I'll make a better attempt. But I just wanted to show it off because I'm pretty excited about this thing. So I went into it again. I'm gonna back out. Oh, Well, now's a good time to get my keyboard. So, I got this little Bluetooth keyboard from Amazon. Any keyboard would probably work, but this one works really pretty good once it connects in the background. Come on, baby. Get this stuff back on there. There we go. Now it's connected. And I got the joystick back on. So another thing that I like to use on this is something I got for N64. So, you know, everybody loves some Mario Kart. So I'm going to play some Mario Kart. But I'm not going to use my whole setup here for that. Not going to use it. Why? Well, there's no reason to. Now, when I got this bad boy. This is the 8BitDo RetroBit N64 controller. And it works really well. Like, perfectly fine. So, jump into Mario Kart. Now, I don't know how loud I have this thing. I might have to pause it and lower the volume. I'm not trying to get hit for any copyright stuff, but oh boy, that's loud enough. You know what? Let me turn the volume down so I don't get copyrighted. Hold on one second. All right. Had to turn the sound off because for some reason I think I got my voltage a little too high and it squeals pretty loud. So everything works perfectly fine. I'm actually surprised not a lot of people use this, you know. The stick is already wobbly. I haven't really used it a ton, but it's already wobbly. So, it is what it is though. But yeah, this thing is pretty great for some authentic N64 feel. It's been so long since I played any of this stuff, but I'm always trying to add little things to this arcade. I know not a lot of people like to run N64 on the Pi, and even though, you know, that's part of the reason why a lot of people get it is for emulation and seeing what it can emulate, but, you know, I think this runs pretty well, and I got a couple other games that run pretty well too, especially with this controller. So, one thing that I do have to set up still is my hotkey shortcut so I can get out of games just using the controller. But for now, the best way to do it is pause it like that. Turn my controller off. Let's go. One more thing before I cut the video and see what I need to change or fix or whatever is Dreamcast. So I got an old Droid that I was trying to stuff in here too, and it worked, but Dreamcast was so finicky for me for some reason. I have no idea why. Depending on what I was playing, my D-pad or my stick would work. Sometimes it wouldn't. Sometimes, actually that was the main thing. But depending on which image I was using, I would get weird my inputs would show up along the bottom. And I have another video. The first video I made was showing that using another image, and I was trying to get some help on trying to fix it, because the image is really good and it works, but that's the only thing that doesn't work. And it's kind of a deal breaker for me, because I kind of want everything to work. But on Pi 3, everything works. So let's open some Soul Calibur here. Let me zoom in. I'm gonna leave the sound off, because I don't know what's copyrighted and what's not. It's just easier like this. So yeah, the glitching in the background is whatever. I don't really care about that. But everything else works perfectly fine. I was trying to, put the Odroid in here because I know how more powerful it is, and I just don't think it's optimized perfectly yet. At least not for this anyway. If I was using a controller, absolutely. In fact, I might go and order a case for it and hook it up to the TV for the meantime. But as of right now, I can't think of putting it in here. Not until I get some of the other things fixed. So I don't know. I'm gonna do some research on some programming and see what I can change in some config files. Maybe it'll make a difference, maybe not. I have no idea, but it's worth a shot. But as you can see, freaking Soul Calibur is smooth as hell on here. And setting Dreamcast up with this, it's an iPAC2 Ultimark encoder that's inside. And setting Dreamcast up with it was a bitch. Like, originally it didn't work. Like, I could never get the buttons to work. But I did some digging, and eventually I got it. It has something to do with the auto config file. And if you change that to, it has a option for recast. If you change it to 0 instead of 1, being off instead of on, and change some things in your RetroArch config as far as your controls for this, everything works. That was a glorious day for me. Glorious day. But enough of this. You guys see enough of this. As you saw, my inputs still show up, but at least they're in the background now, and they're not affecting my gameplay or anything like that. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show this thing off. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments if you got any questions, and thanks for watching.